thousands of Reading residents are struggling in poverty despite doing their very best every day. What, as mayor, can you do to help them?
It all comes back to jobs. Jobs solves a lot of problems, and we don't have the jobs in the city. When I was at the job fair the other day, I talked to a woman who's going to be interviewing for a job in Lidditz, and I said, that's a long commute, and she said, yes, it is, but there's nothing around here. Until we start changing our government policies so that we can attract businesses and residents back to the city, people are always going to struggle. We have to get jobs back in the city. I'm the only one who has actual experience bringing jobs in. I'm the only one with real-world business experience. And what we need right now is someone who understands business, the language of business, what the businesses need, so that we can have jobs and prosperity can break out in every category. And I'm talking about entry-level jobs all the way to executive and everything in between. I want jobs everywhere. If you want a job, come to Reading, because we have so many, everybody gets to work.
Thank you. Mr. Scott?
I think the first thing that you do to help the people of the city of Reading is you start reducing the cost of government. You also reduce what they charge us. Most of us can't even afford the water bill, let alone the trash bill and the recycling bill and everything put on there. Let's get that part in order so that when we wake up in the morning, we're not worried about the city putting graffiti on our door and condemning it and getting us out the door because they turned the water off. The second part of it is, yeah, everyone needs jobs. But what we have to do is we have to set something up. I told at the beginning of my campaign that I wanted to do a city job corps. I would mirror the federal job corps, where we would do it here in the city of Reading without our children leaving and going to another state. Get them a trade, get them a pride, give them more pride. But the most important thing is we can never stop them from dreaming on what they want to be and where they want to go. And we have to keep that family together to support that. Let the parents fight for what we need here in the city. But let our children grow up. Let our children grow up. Let them dream and think about what they can be.
Thank you. Mr. Graham?
Jobs are important, but you have to start at how do people qualify or get jobs. And what we need to do is, and whoever's the next mayor, is to work hand in hand with the Reading School District to find ways to keep people motivated to stay in school. When they drop out of school, they are pretty much limiting their capability to get a job down the road. They're limiting their ability to even be competitive with the people who live outside the city who want those same limited jobs. And if we find a way to keep people in school and find ways to have them be competitive from the first day they graduate from high school with some kind of official certification recognized by an accredited university or community college, they will have a foot up against everyone who lives outside the city, so they can get those jobs rather than the people outside the city.